Hey everyone, welcome back to Taxi Talks. Today I want to share some of my most memorable rides as a taxi driver. Over the years, I've had countless passengers, each with their own stories and personalities. But a few rides have really stuck with me. So buckle up as I take you through some unforgettable moments from behind the wheel. Let's start with one of the most heartwarming rides I've ever had. It was a rainy evening when an elderly woman flagged me down. She was quiet at first, but as the ride went down, she opened up about her late husband and how he used to drive her around just for fun. By the time I dropped her off at her destination, she thanked me with a warm smile and said thank you for bringing back memories. That ride wasn't just a job, it was a reminder of how little gesture can mean so much. Now let me tell you about the time a ride took an unexpected turn. I picked up a young man who looked nervous. Halfway through the ride, he asked me to take a different route because he was being followed. My heart raced, but I stayed calm and took side street until he felt safe. Once we reached his destination, he thanked me, paid extra, and walked away quickly. To this day, I wonder what happened, but it definitely taught me to stay sharp on the road. One of my most entertaining rides was with a comedian heading to a show. From the moment he got in, he started cracking jokes and sharing hilarious stories. I couldn't help but laugh the whole ride. He even told me I should come to his show for a free ticket as a thank you for the ride. That day I learned that some passengers don't just pass through your day, they pride in it. One night I picked up a young woman who looked upset. After a few minutes of silence, she suddenly started crying. I offered her tissues and she opened up about a fight with a close friend. I didn't have to say much, just listening seemed to help. By the time she got out, she looked a little lighter. That ride reminded me that sometimes the simplest act, just being there, can make a difference. And finally, there was the time I picked up a group of tourists who had just landed in town. They wanted a mini tour before going to their hotel, so I became a guide for an hour. We drove past famous landmarks and I shared a few facts and stories. They were thrilled and even tipped generously. That ride reminded me the joy of sharing my city with others and seeing in through fresh eyes. So there you have it, just a few of the many rides that have left a mark on me. Being a taxi driver isn't just about getting people from point A to B. It's about connecting, listening, and sometimes sharing a laugh or an emotional moment. I hope you enjoyed hearing these stories as much as I did living them. If you want more stories from the road, hit the like button and subscribe to Taxi Talks. And until next time, drive safe and stay curious.